This little bracelet I got here. But basically the 4 is the breakdown of the gospel of Jesus, okay? We break it down into 4 symbols here. So it's very hard to see because it's small, but the first symbol is the heart, okay? So what this heart represents, and most of you probably know it, is the love of God, okay? The love of God is unconditional, right? So basically what that means is whatever I do, however many times I go against the will of God, He's always going to be there to welcome me back with open arms, okay? This doesn't give me a reason to go out and sin. This gives me a reason to have a relationship with God, and have a relationship with His Son, Jesus, because His love is unconditional, okay? Now I'm going to explain why we have that opportunity to have a relationship with God. But first, we have to know why we should and why we don't deserve it. So the next symbol that we go into is this division symbol. It's really hard to see. But basically what that represents is sin divides us from God, okay? We deserve eternal separation from God, okay, because we fall short. We have gone against the will of God. We have sinned. God is perfect. God gave His Son Jesus on the cross. But still every day, even me, every day, I go against the will of God. I sin. Nobody is perfect. We're born with a sin nature, guys. Nobody is going to be perfect. We all fall short of His will. Okay, but this brings us into the next symbol. This is one of the most important, but it's the cross. It's what Jesus did on the cross so that I can have an eternal relationship with Him. Okay? So there's nothing that I can do throughout my day. There's no good works that I can do that is going to get me to have a relationship or, eternity with God. Jesus has already done everything on the cross. Everything that I can do, everything that you can do, it's all been done on the cross, guys. So there's no, somebody asked me last week in huddles, a really good question. If God is a loving God, if God is an all-powerful God, then why do still some people go to heaven? Okay? Really important question. And the answer is because of His love. God is a God of free will. He gives us the choice to either choose Him, to choose His Son Jesus, or to deny Him. Because if really God was not a loving God, then He would just force everybody to be in heaven with Him. That's not a loving relationship, guys. He gives us the opportunity to choose Him or to deny Him. It's God's grace. Does that make sense? And so we get to this question mark. And the question is, will you trust Him? Will you trust what Jesus did on the cross is enough for you? Okay? And guys, this isn't scare. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. This isn't a decision you put off to tomorrow, guys. This is a decision that you make now. And if you've already made the decision to trust Jesus, go out and fulfill the Great Commission. Go out and make disciples of all nations, guys. That's what God calls us to do. So that's all I've got for you this morning. Thank you for listening. Joey's going to come up and pray for us. Wherever he's at, okay?